Hey there, it's Chris Acton with Acton Creative, and this is A Handwoven Experience, episode 46. And in this episode, we're going to talk all about the weaving cross. So you've started a project. You've run the numbers, you've done the math, you are ready to begin winding your warp yarns. So you step up to your warping board. Warping board is a big frame with long pegs drilled into it. And the warping board can do two things for you. Number one, help you measure all of your warp yarns exactly the same length. And number two, using the weaving cross, it can help you put your yarns in order, which is going to become really important for the step after this as you go through the process of dressing your loom. So how do you do the weaving cross? Well, here's how it goes. On your warping board, you're going to have a starting peg. I like to use the top left peg here. I have an X to mark my starting peg. And then you want two pegs that are fairly close together to create your cross. So I use the next ones. I mark them as A and B here. So start your yarn here at the starting peg, go over A and under B. Go all the way down the board, come all the way back up, and then go over B and under A and back to the starting peg. That's kind of one lap down the board and back. And you just keep doing that. You keep making this little loop-de-loop over and under these two pegs to create this cross. And you can see I already have one started right here. And you're thinking, okay, I get it. I understand the concept. But how does this actually tell me what yarns are in what order? I've got a visual. Hold on. Let's pretend that this is our cross. Right? They've been going over and under the two pegs. From here, you can't really tell what order they're in. But let's say we tilt it. Let's say it goes this way. Look at that. Now you can tell this one's on top, this one's next, this one's next, and that one's next. Right? You could totally see the order because it's like they're placed on top of each other. The only difference is at the warping board, you're just doing it from this angle, not from this angle, right? Can you see it a little better? So the important thing about the cross is that you can do this beautiful cross on your warping board, but if you don't mark it, when it comes off, it's totally lost and everything will just be willy-nilly, helter-skelter, not a lot of fun. So the important part about the cross is to keep it. You've done all this work and careful consideration to make sure that everything is in the right order. So before it comes off the warping board, you just have to make sure that you mark it. And here's how I like to do it. Take random string, something extra, and put it around your grouping of yarns. I like to do it at least in two spots, here and here. If you really want to be careful about it, do one on the bottom, one on the top, one over here and over here. And you just tie it off so that when it comes off the warping board, you still have a visual to show you where this is. And the way I dress the loom is from front to back. So when mine comes off the warping board, then I will insert leash sticks into where the pegs would have been. And that will help me tell the order that then goes into the reed. Right? Are you with me? Clear as mud? So that is a deep dive into the weaving cross. I hope that the explanation helps you kind of see a little clearer in your head how just making this little tweak to your warp can help you as you go through the process. And that's what I've got for this week, my friends. I hope that your warping goes very smoothly from here on out. Have a great week, my friends. Happy weaving.